Hi YouTube, it's Shay. How are you? Check me out. This is officially day one of me starting my dreadlock journey on long hair, and I am so happy. It's January 23rd, 2015, and already I just feel like so about my hair. Like, it already is just day one, and I already feel so much more just free. And that's exactly why I got these. I really like my hair. I really like the way it feels. It's just so light and just so effortless. I'm just really feeling it. And if you watch my earlier videos, you can see that there's a change of plans. I did start my hair with the 2-strand twists, and this change of plans started because of the extensive amount of heat damage I had from going to the Dominican salons twice in a row, and on the second time they used a lot of heat because there was some miscommunication about blow drying my hair. And anyway, so I did the 2-strand twist in order for it to stay, because it really wasn't about the business. So, like, particularly in the back and at the tips of some of the regular ones. Yeah, like this one is like, it's cool up until about here. I have some heat damage, and then along the front hairline, this is where I said don't blow dry my hair much at all, and they really were just like, oh, just a little more? I was like, no, just stop. But yeah, that didn't quite work out so much. But at the end of the day, I like it. It's like, I really like the imperfections in my hair. Like, some of the locks are maybe slightly bigger than the other ones. Like, you can't really see now, but there were a couple of them that looked a little chunky, but I think that's more my texture versus the parts or anything. And I like all of it. If you saw my video earlier, you would see that I didn't want perfect hair. Like, with it being so many different textures, it's just that much more wild. My hair has a lot of different textures anyway. Like, for example, in the back where it's mostly straight anyway, like before it wasn't really curly anyway. It was more of an S wave, and that's just back here, so I guess it was easier for this hair to just kind of flatten out anyway. And in the front, it didn't really curl either, but it was definitely more kinky. It was like more fluffy without curls in the front, and that has nothing to do with heat damage. It was just my texture. And in the middle and the back, I would have like regular kinky, like coily hair. So in general, my hair, I just like what it does. And I even like the straightness. Like, at first I thought it was a little freaky looking, but I was like, ooh, I like freaky. Suits my personality. But let's see. As far as care goes, she just said, up until I see her next time, you know, don't wash your hair, don't let it get wet. So if you get itchy, just go along the parts and use witch hazel to clean it, and whatever oil to massage your scalp with it. And speaking of parts, I really do like the way she parted it. I like that it's not just so boxy. I like the flow and the diagonal parts that she has, and that they're not so obvious. I guess she staggered them a little bit. Maybe not. Yeah, she staggered them a little bit, so it's not like super boxy the way my hair looks. But anyway, I just can't get my hands on my hair because I'm just enjoying the newness of it all. But the other thing as far as care goes is she said to sleep in a satin bonnet or in a satin pillowcase, which I have a satin bonnet. I don't want my hair to get like weird and like sideways from like being bunched up, but right now what's locking, I don't want it to like unravel, particularly like I said in the back. Here's a close-up of how straight it is. Another thing that would make my hair unravel easily is that I got 2 haircuts like beforehand. So the blunter your hair is, the easier it'll unravel during the locking process. But with the way they retighten their hair, they reassured me that it will not look like 2-strand twists like forever. And so I'm really trusting her on that. She showed me a lot of before and afters of people who started with 2-strand twists with longer hair. And she said with the way you maintain it, that it can go away. She was like, the people who have the 2-strand twist start out and it doesn't go away, they probably didn't work the whole lock as they were maintaining it in the early stages of their care. So we'll see. I go back in 3 weeks. And what else? Oh, long-term straight hair things that I might do. I might like it and say, ooh, I like the reminder, or I like the way it looks, and I might leave it. But if my hair gets a little too top heavy and then it's like just weird looking as they mature, I do have some treatments that I do to work on heat damage. It's just that this amount of heat damage is going to take several treatments to do, so I would have to wait until it locks and then work on it, or trim as I go, whichever I prefer. But at this point, I'm feeling it, so have no complaints, and I like the imperfections. Perfect imperfections. And just to get a start of where I'm at, here's the hair in the front. And this is always awkward, not being able to see what it looks like. But this is the back. I hope you guys can see that. I don't know. And that's it. So, if you guys have any questions, if you guys like the freakiness of the hair, if you started your hair locks long, or if you're curious about it with starting locks on long hair, give me a holler. I'm not an expert, but I am part of the natural hair community, and I have been for a very long time. So I would be more than happy to like connect with you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, I'm not big on that, but I just want to do that for easier communication. Not that I ever plan on like making money on YouTube or anything. So nice to meet you all again, and happy journeys on whatever hairstyle that you choose.